we'll get that pool sorted for you in our first couple of game batches here. This is session number 1 from Xiong An, and it's Czechia who start us off with a check. Czechia women out here supporting as well. We'll see them later on today. Hamon gets a hand on it. On the move, down to Galbrun. Galbrun on the block, trying to beat Gale. Galbrun, no points on the board yet. Richteki. Ruzicka, I mean, no one home for France. Ruzicka speeds to the rack and opens the score. Galbrun looking for space, lefty hook. France, I've seen some good defense from them, although in this case they lose Ruzicka fully. Their offense has not flowed at all. Running system that features swinging the ball and some screening action. As they feature, you have to have the individual skills to get going in that system. The shooting, maybe the cutting off ball. You require somebody to go one-on-one. It's been a lot of this. Heaves, basket, bully ball under the basket, missing. In this case, Galbrun making. I don't want to be overly critical of France here, as they've shown some good things too. But from a nation with a storied history in 3x3, I think you could expect a little bit more. And I'm sure the guys are disappointed as well. Looking to change things here today, as they are not out of it at all. This pool is not sorted, not by any means. It's a 1-1 game here. Almost 2 minutes in. Kucherat steps into a 2-0. Gale tracks it down. Gale on the move against Ikwakwe. That's successful. And then Kucherat from the corner, another miss from 2 range. Ruzicka trying to go straight at Ikwakwe, and that ends a foul. Ruzicka, all muscle, trying to get to the spot, and Ikwakwe forced the foul. Ruzicka rolls around the rim and goes down. 3-1 Czechia here early. France swing it. Here go that system. Screening action off the swing. Hamon says, I'll take it myself. Drops in a bucket. Richteki double screen. Czechia coached by the great Ande de Green. I keep saying it because I used to play against the man. Former Hompolec World Tour player for Czechia. He's in the stand supporting the squad. Richteki looking to shake Hamon. Gale's open on the block. 1-on-1 for Gale against Galbrun, and that's a turnover on Czechia. Travel. Kucherat. France give it right back. They got possession, and again, it goes back to Czechia here. Not the prettiest game early. Richteki to Hajic, high arcade 2. It rolls just off the rim, and then it's out of bounds. Another turnover. France now with a couple of giveaways. They're already at 4 fouls here after 3 minutes. Hand off Richteki, gets it down to Ruzicka, who can't save it in bounds. So So while France has not looked sharp, Czechia has also not brought their A game so far. It's a 3-2 game. We're 3 minutes in. Czechia with a couple of turnovers. France with a couple of turnovers. Foul situation in favor of the Czech. Czechia featured in that Europe 2 stop in the Under-21 Nations League. Where Ruzicka led him in scoring at 8.1 points per. All 6 events played for France. Meanwhile, at Kucherat featured on the Under-23 team. At Kwakwe on the Under-21 team. Hamon is a part of Cheverny on the pro circuit. And Galbrook's a 5-on-5 player. So this is a put-together French team against a Czechian unit that's played together. And the score is tied for now. Teki to Ruzicka. Ruzicka bumps, bullies, but misses. Frizoy Kwakwe holds up well in the post against the strength of Adam Ruzicka. And then a 2-ball goes in from Teki. Kwakwe trying to answer, lefty layup's good. And Czechia, they turn it over. Teki freezes Frizoy Kwakwe, drops him off for 2. No, sticks with it. Galbrook foul line in shoot possession. He's fighting and adjusting. Is Luis Madi Galbrook. He will take to the free throw line here. That one's good for France. Ties things up at 5, and Czechia turn it over. Well, no, not really. It looked like that would be French ball, but it's not. Teki, he rolls off the rim. One of those games for Teki, although he's hit it too earlier. Down to the block, Galbrook likes to post up. In this case, it ends up a foul. He's looking for a mismatch. That Haid's targeted, got the positioning he wanted, and Czechia expend 1. 2 fouls for them against 4 for France here. Frizoy Kwakwe backwards flip to Hamon, no. Haid smacked by but Hamon fouled him. Hamon came swooping in. Try to get the block there. It's Haid against Hamon. Hamon gives him a high 5 at the apex. No Wilson involved. So Haid now on the stripe. And he'll shoot 1. That's a miss. Can't chase down the rebound. It's out of bounds. They'll go to France. So far, a bit of a slow burner this one. Neither team getting a lot of things going offensively. Bunch of fouls, bunch of turnovers. That's the game so far. Galbrook working in the paint again, misses. Hajic, no. Tries to whip it to Ruzicka. It's off the mark. Galbrook, he's got it. Screening action with Frizoy Kwakwe. Down to the block. There's Galbrook muscling one up. Screening game now for Czechia. Ruzicka has been quiet in this one so far. Spins around Galbrook, and a foul pushing on France. Up top it was clean, is what referee Chavar is saying. But he pushed him on the hip. So a free throw coming up for Czechia's leading scorer, Adam Ruzicka. Kusharat. Kusharat gets Ruzicka off his feet, gets it to Kwakwe. It's tangled up by Rikdeki though. Screening action for the French. They travel on Friso Kwakwe. Another giveaway. It's turnover after turnover after turnover for both these teams so far in the game. Hajic pulls up. And a technical foul for flopping now extended on Wojtek Hajic. He tried to sell a foul. Referee Gonzalo Pachaponi was on it. Hajic here jumps. Not a lot of contact and takes a spill. Referee's seen enough. Friso Kwakwe with a technical free throw gets France a 1-point lead. And with the way the score's going so far in the game, that might prove crucial. Man, oh man, this game is slow. Galbrun. It's hard fought, though, I'll tell you that. And Galbrun gets France a 2-point lead here. Czechia looking to do something. Ruzicka gets it, misdirection, spins into action. Ruzicka sticks with it. Rikdeki is open. He already hit a two. Galbrun holding up defensively against strong Ruzicki. But a quick transition. Ruzicka, I apologize. He'll get the score for Czechia. Galbrun now. Not even close. That one's still going as we've gotten to our second TV timeout. Neither team getting a big advantage so far. A couple of buckets have trickled in under the basket. We've seen a ton of fouls. But the main thing we've seen is these teams throwing it to the other team. Who can turn it around here? Who can pick up some pace? We've seen some games so far that were slow for a couple of minutes and then got hot and heavy. None bigger than the Argentina-Italy game at the end of yesterday's action. But that's neither here nor there. 4 minutes to go in this one between Czechia and France. Can France pick up the first win? Can Czechia go two? Ruzicka. He's got something to say about that. France moving left or right. Kusharat puts up a two. So tit for tat on that one. Gale and no good. They're going over to France. Kusharat. Midi pull up for Kusharat. That is pure cash. France. Although France go by euros now. Never mind. Ruzicka, Rikdeki a hand in his face. No good. 3 minutes on the clock. It's the Bleu taking over. Galbrun looking in the paint. And then Ruzicka runs into a foul. Hamon's on the ground. Look at Kusharat with a stroke from the mid-range. Who can rally the troops here in the last few minutes in a tight contest? One possession game here. Kusharat looking to get French back to a tie. Steps back, drops off Ruzicka. Kusharat, no good. Great move, not a great finish. And now Czechia will get a two from Gale. It's 10-10. Kwakwe pulls up. Just hit one, it's got the ball. A screen from Ruzicka, who's got position on Friso Kwakwe. Ruzicka doesn't want to do anything with that position. The misdirection, no. Oh, Ruzicka. Looked like he was going for a handoff, flip back. Galbrun for France, no. Czechia gets it to Hajic. Hajic sneaks through a pass. Beautiful look. Gale can't finish the play. Second attempt, yes. France can't play physical anymore. They're at 6 fouls. Next defensive foul means 2 free throws, Czechia. Czechia, meanwhile, they're at 5 fouls. Galbrun had 2 balls, eluded him so far. And it keeps doing it. Hajic loses the ball, gets the Ruzicka, 2 on the shot clock. Ruzicka. Czechia leaving the door open for France to tie things up here. Just over a minute to go. Kucherat on the move. Steps through the defense. That is a beautiful move, but the finish is left short. Prizo Kwakwe now hit with a warning. Playing defense after a make. It's a 1-point game going into the last 71 seconds. Kucherat here with a beautiful move. And it ends up in Prizo Kwakwe's hands, who gets France back within a point. Look at the last scored ones. It's Czechia who pulled ahead by 2. And then France come back. It's a 12-11 game. 71 seconds. Who can come up big in the last part of this one? Neither team's been able to bring too much offense. It's Richteki here. Sharing with Ruzicka. Inverse pick and roll. Ruzicka under the basket. Beautiful play by Czechia. And a technical foul assessed right after the play, so they get a good look, and now they give France a chance. Hajic screens for Ruzicka, who's got 7 points in the game. But then he taps the ball away from France right after the score. A warning was extended. Referee Cavara is discussing some stuff with the scorers table, but it's looking like this might be a French free throw. Prizo Kwakwe steps to the line. The lefty, can he get the game within a point? 67 seconds to go. And it's 13-12. Both teams at 6 fouls. This is a wrestling match. This is a tight one. Hamon, Kucherat, and Prizo Kwakwe for the French. Richteki, Ruzicka, and Gale for Czechia. Gale skies for the rejection there. Ruzicka spins, 2 big steps, righty hooks good. Czechia is up by 2. France need a score here. Kucherat looking to operate to Hamon. Hamon on the move. Hamon hangs and hits. Difficult shot. Ruzicka has it. We're down to 30. Ruzicka on the move, flips it back. Gale steps into a mid-ranger, pure. France, they need answers. They get a turnover. Richteki, and it's out. Czechia has ball. Richteki, he thought France would get it. He was upset with it. This is the last score for Czechia. Gale came up big. He came up bigger here. Throws it back like a 90s song. .2 left. Czechia has possession. A score here would get him ahead by multiple possessions. They're up by 1 possession now. France, they need a stop, and they need a 2. Or they need to get fouled. Man, oh man, oh man. This might not have been the prettiest game, but it's a highly contested one, I'll tell you that. You can feel the tension. Neither team wants to pick up an L here, as that would make moving on to the knockout rounds extremely difficult. France, one of those teams that you always find at the top of these type of competitions. And after we lost Germany, last year's champs, yesterday, France now in danger of being rendered out of the tournament. A loss here would put them out of contention. Referees have looked at it and have given possession over to France. So Czechia thought they had it. Now they got to change their approach. Dale's on the bench. Galbrun back for France. They look for screening action. Kucherat can barely hold on. It's Galbrun to Kucherat, stuck in the corner. Kucherat pulls up high archer. Galbrun can't get to it either. Great defense on Czechia, who locked down France. 3 seconds to go. France are out of options. They are going to be forced to foul here to stop the clock and put someone on the stripe to see if they can get 2 misses and a miracle heave. Let's see what they do. Hamon across from Hajic. The referees are going to look at how much time is going to be left. They'll adjust the clock accordingly. But France, they had an offense there. They had a shot. But Czechia's defense, man, oh man. They forced France into the corner of the court. Never let him out of it.
Xiong An for the U23 World Cup. 这场比赛结束之后，即将进行的是由塞尔维亚队对阵上埃及队的比赛。
Alrighty, here we go. Clock remains, never mind. Clock is set to 4.2. It's Hamon across from Hajic. I think France are going to foul here. They do. Technical foul. Poking the ball away did Hamon. And a technical foul assessed to France. They had already gotten a warning for delay of game. If you want to foul at the end there on the check, you got to be sure to get the body, and he got a piece of the ball, which means Czechia will get a free throw and then possession back. This could lock the game away. Hajic with a make here could make it 2 possessions to separate these teams, and Hajic, well, yeah, leave the door open. So another try here for Hamon. Gives it up, and then a foul. So a little bit of time off the clock. Hajic will step to the stripe. And he will attempt 2 free throws. And after that, depending on what happens, France will still get a heave. Hajic, the first one is pure. Now France are going to be left hoping for somebody to foul. And Hajic skirts to Kucherat, steps to the corner, fades, and it's off the mark. France dropped to 0-3. Meanwhile, Czechia pick up a 2nd dub in a heavily contested game, a physical battle of attrition, a fight, a scrap. But Czechia come up ahead down the stretch. They win this one 17-13 and go on to try to see if they can make it into the knockout rounds.